Robotic chefs of the world, welcome to Automachef. My name, of course, is Orbit Potato, and this is a strategy game that puts you in control of a kitchen and has you optimizing for orders, food, ingredients, electricity. All of these factors are very important in the Autonomous Chef's kitchen. If you imagine a game like Factorio, a process-driven game where you turn one resource into another resource and put it inside a kitchen, inside a fast food joint, then you pretty much get Automachef. Anyway, as I say, let's jump into it. I think probably we'll start off with the first episode in the campaign. Primarily because it gives us a good opportunity to talk about all of the features and exactly what is up with this game and how to play it. Anyway, the mission is First Taste. We're tasked with delivering 10 meals. We need to keep electricity usage under 500 watt hours, and we need to use fewer than 40 ingredients. Okay, challenging. I like it. I mean, challenging. It's not particularly challenging, but hey ho. Anyway, we got a budget of 50 grand, and we have 2 recipes. Wonderful. It's the talking head of doom and death and destruction. I'm not particularly interested in the story, to be honest. I want to get to optimizing. That is what I do best, or what I try to do best, or what I try hardest to do. Maybe is probably the better way of saying it. Anyway, here we go. This is our starting area. This is the turf that we have to mold into something great. We've got 2 recipes for this mission. We've got the cheeseburger and we've got the plain burger. Let's chat a little bit about the plain burger first, because the plain burger is slightly easier to get to grips with. There are 2 initial ingredients, a burger bun and a raw patty. As you can see, the burger bun is combined with the cooked patty to make the plain burger. But the process of turning the raw patty into the cooked patty needs to be done before you get the plain burger. So you can't just add a burger bun to a raw patty and just spit out a burger. You need to make sure you cook the patty. Honestly, it's any autonomous chef knows that. Jeez, where have you been this whole time? Anyway, so that's that. Cheeseburger is very, very similar, except it's got slightly more processes because it's got cheese. Yep, there you go. I'm sure you were well aware that a cheeseburger had cheese, but I thought I would mention it just in case it was something that you were not familiar with. Anyway, yeah, we'll get to cheeseburgers in just a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the processes that we're going to have to accomplish in order to make just a regular old plain burger. So we'll start off with a dispenser. In fact, we'll probably start off with 2 dispensers, since there are 2 initial ingredients that we need to dispense with. The first one being the burger bun, the classic burger bun, a lovely sesame-seeded burger bun. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that at all. I will say that all of the ingredients in this game look distinctly low quality. I'm not interested in eating a horrible burger that only costs 50p or 50 cents or whatever. But you never know. This might be a highly tasty burger. Anyway, I should stop talking about burgers and start talking about optimization. Anyway, so we got the burger buns. We've got the raw patty dispenser. We can use conveyor belts in order to transport the resources to where they need to go. So let's talk about doing that. Also, the interesting thing is that you also have arms. You have robot arms to also transport resources to where they need to go. Now, for the patty, we're going to need to make sure that we install an electric grill. We're going to install an electric grill right here because we need to make sure that these patties are cooked. Not overcooked, mind you. Need to be cooked to perfection. And they will be cooked to perfection. Let's get an arm. We can use the dumb robot arm. The dumb robot arm simply transfers one resource from here to here. It's pretty dumb, actually. The smart arm, which is what we're going to use after the grill, you put some conditions, right? You tell it, hey, maybe don't pick up the raw patties that haven't cooked yet. Instead, pick up the cooked patty. How about that? What do you know? It's a smart arm. Anyway. So that's pretty much the patty cooking process. I feel like SpongeBob, honestly, explaining how to make a Krabby Patty or something. But of course, after you've cooked the patty and after you've got your basic bun, you need to put it all together in a big old pile of juicy deliciousness. So we're gonna put an assembler right over there, and then we're also gonna just get a conveyor belt. Bish, bash, and a robot arm. Bosh. Perfect. So, that should theoretically, I say theoretically because there is always a slight chance that things could go dramatically wrong. That should spit out the patty, spit out the burger bun. The burger bun should go directly to here, transferred into the assembler. And in the assembler, I'm going to tell it to make a plain burger. Yep, I'm going to tell it to make a plain burger. The patty, on the other hand, is going to be dispensed out of here. It's going to be picked up by the dumb arm. It's going to be slapped on the grill, and it's going to be cooked. It's going to be cooked to delicious perfection. Then it's going to be transferred by the smart arm, which I've specifically said only pick up the patties that are actually cooked. Don't pick up any raw patties. That's going to be transferred into the assembler. It's going to be combined with the delicious bun, and then it's going to be transferred out by this dumb arm. I don't feel good calling them dumb. You know, maybe we'll just say it's got a very regimented set of instructions. The regimented instruction arm will transfer the burger, the fully manufactured burger onto the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt will take the order out to the front counter to be delivered. Let's give it a little shot. Let's simulate an order. Right, great. A plain burger. Let's see if it works. It works. Okay, this is great. So far, so good. Nothing to report in. Okay, cooked patty. The smart arm is activating. Assembling a burger. Lovely. Very, very good. And the burger is out. And looks like it's going to be delivered to the front desk. Fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic. Except wait. Wait. That's not all we can do. We need to get logical, because being logical is the only way to solve a robotics problem. So this little machine, under the control subheading, is called an order reader. Now this thing is, I mean, it looks like it was right out of Houston at the time of the Apollo 11 mission. It's got a tape recorder on it, and it's got what looks like a garbage chute. It's got some Geiger counter meters on there. I mean, this thing's technical. Anyway, the point is that it detects orders coming into the restaurant, and I would like it to detect plain burger orders. Sure, that sounds like a plan. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it up to there, right? So when we get an order, we would like one burger bun to be dispensed. Perform action one time on new order. Beautiful. And over here as well, perform action one time. Great. And that, I think, should be it for the plain burger. So if we simulate an order now, as opposed to just a ridiculous amount of burgers being dispensed, what we actually should have is one burger bun being dispensed, as well as one raw patty. Now, obviously, we're waiting here for the patty to be cooked, but hey-ho, that is still a step in the right direction. So it means that we're not using any more ingredients than are actually required per order. However, this whole time, the electric grill has been cooking. Now, what we should do, in addition, is we should also have a connection to the electric grill, and we should say, you know what? Only turn this electric grill on when the order is pending. So now, if we bop this in, you can see that until we get our order and everything activates, it turns the grill off. So if we satisfy this order, boom, the grill goes off. How great is that? So we're saving as much electricity as we possibly can, which is very, very cool indeed. So that is the plain burger pretty much satisfied. We still need to get the cheeseburger sorted. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the cheeseburger is made up of an extra ingredient, which is, of course, cheese. Now, for some weird, obscure reason, I say weird, obscure reason, probably for the reasons of gameplay and enjoyment, you can't actually just dispense cheese slices. I don't know why. I mean, the burger bun comes pre-cut, seemingly pre-cut, unless it's cut in the assembler, you know, like halved, and you put the patty in the middle. Anyway, the point is that you have to dispense cheese. which is fine. And then you have to turn that cheese into cheese slices using this magical machine, a food processor. You can't really see it from here. Oh, you kind of can from here. But there's a directional arrow on top of it, and the food processor basically turns the cheese into cheese slices. It's pretty much that simple. So that's going to be that. And now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to think about how best we go about doing this. Now, the interesting thing is that this thing can only follow one recipe. At least at the moment, it can only follow one recipe. Now, I don't know if there's a specific way of telling the order reader to turn the assembler. Hold on, can I perform action? No, I don't think so. Not at the moment, anyway. So I can't tell the assembler to switch recipes. That's just not on. So we're gonna have to think about how we do this. So we've got the cheese coming through here. We've already got the infrastructure for a burger bun to come down here and be put into the assembler, but we don't necessarily want that if it's a cheeseburger. So maybe we just replicate our entire process. I feel like this is fairly inefficient. I feel like this is very inefficient. But you know what? Hey ho, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it for now anyway. What am I doing? Yeah, we might not have the cash to make this happen. But you know what? We're gonna do it like this for now. Why not? Okay, raw patty. Yep. How much is an assembler? An assembler is big money, honestly. I would imagine. Yep, assembler is big money, but that's not a problem. I don't think that we're gonna run out of cash, but it might be a little bit tight. So that's gonna come down there. We're basically just gonna copy exactly what is happening over here. There we go. So we want an electric grill right there. We want a dumb robotic arm right there, and we want conveyor belt pretty much the rest of the way. Now, the interesting thing is that the assembler can only have two inputs, so only two robot arms can feed into the assembler. So we need to make sure that the cheese, after it's been processed, comes down onto the same conveyor belt as the burger bun and then gets added, because we don't want the cheese to go onto the other line and get toasted in a grill. That would be absolutely terrible, absolutely tragic. In fact, awful. The worst thing. Okay, recipe to follow. Cheeseburger, yes please. Looking pretty good. Okay, so all things considered, this is a pretty darn good setup. Let's get another order, an order reader, and this one will detect cheeseburger orders. We'll get a connection set up in much the same way. We would like to perform an action one time. Let's get a new connection, and we're going to copy exactly what the other stuff does for the other order. I'm sure there is a way that we could probably combine the two processes together, but you know what? I'm not going to, for the sake of not going to do it. On while order is pending. Yep, that's exactly what we would like to do with the electric grill. So, if we simulate a cheeseburger recipe, or a cheeseburger order coming through, we can see that the cheeseburger order comes through. Everything should be dispensed, right? The cheese is processed into cheese slice, and that is added. Perfect. The patty comes through. I don't want to say flawless execution, but I mean, that was pretty darn flawless, right? I mean, the energy that is being used is almost nothing. Thank you. I will take that to the bank. Anyway, we have spent quite a lot of money. So I'm not super thrilled about that, but you know, hey, you know what, it's fine. Anyway, let's start the mission and see exactly what happens now. Of course, since we've individually tested the plain burger and the cheeseburger orders, I'm not expecting anything super crazy to happen here, but as you can see, our energy usage at the moment is very, very low. We do still require energy, I think, for the food processor and the order readers. So there may be some optimization to be had with the food processor, but I'm pretty sure you can't turn that off anyway. So hey ho. Anyway, no orders yet at all. Okay, our first order has come through. It looks like it's going pretty smoothly. Nothing too crazy is happening as of yet. Power usage is high at present, but that's okay. Dishes are being delivered at a very, very rapid pace, and it doesn't look like there's any particular issues to report back on. Honestly, stick it in 2 times speed there. Not too bad actually. Yeah, this is looking pretty darn good. The ingredients being used, very, very low. Energy being used, very, very low. What do you know? Yeah, inefficiency was pretty darned low, to be honest. Yeah, minimize the kitchen footprint. The fewer machines that are needed, the less electricity required, and the less distance ingredients need to travel. Yeah, we need to make sure that we absolutely try cut back in future on our conveyor belts. But apart from that, honestly, I'll take that. That's a pretty darn good job. I'm not too displeased with the whole situation. Anyway, let us begin. Keep electricity usage under 400 watt hours and use less than 35 ingredients. Ooh, interesting. That looks like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. I would, in other times, read what the crazy robot head has to say, but I'm not actually interested. Alright, let's see what we got with the BLT. We got a bread slice, toasted bread slice, tomato slice, lettuce into a BLT, bacon strips, crispy bacon strips. Okay, so immediately I'm seeing the opportunity to try and combine the toasting and the bacon stripping crisping into one process. So let's work this through. 2 dispensers. We'll start here and here, and you can dispense bacon strips, and you can dispense bread slice. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we'll get an electric grill. We'll get an electric grill here. Get an electric grill right there. And we'll get some conveyor belt to go like so. And then we'll get a dumb arm to go like that. Alright, so that's going to take care of all of the toasting. The smart arm. That's the dumb arm. The smart arm. Can the smart arm any finished dish? No, I would like ideally to take 2 things, but any finished dish would be fine. Honestly, any finished dish I think is exactly what we're needing in this occasion. I don't think we. Yeah, I think okay. This is all fine. And then I think we can put it straight into a dispenser from here. Right in there. We'll keep this around for now. The other resources that we need to dispense are lettuce, which will go straight into the machine anyway, and then tomatoes, which also will need to go straight in. So let's work something out here. Let's put a food processor in right about there, and then let's get a conveyor belt. In fact, you know what? Just a conveyor belt right there. And then move this right there. Right? I think that works almost perfectly. Yeah. I think it's going to work. Let's get a BLT on the go. And that goes there like so. I mean, is this the most efficient way of doing business? I don't know, but it must be close, right? This feels really good. It feels strong. We still need to make sure that we get an order reader in place, and we'll set up the connections. Dispense 1 bit of bacon, please. Bacon dispenser, 1 bit of bacon dispenser. Bread is interesting because bread we need 2 of. We need 2 bits of bread for each BLT. We need 2 bread slices per BLT sandwich. So electric grill, turn off while order is pending. Tomato dispenser, just dispense. Dispense 1. What am I doing? There we go. And can we not add anything else? Alright, that's a tragic state of affairs, but that's alright. We should just be able to do a similar sort of thing over here. 1. Alright. I mean, let's simulate this just to see if it actually does work. There might be something that I'm not accounting for. Excuse me, hygiene. We need to maintain hygiene in the kitchen, please. Can someone get that person who just phased through my my kitchen out of here? Oh, I see we have a problem. Ooh. See, this is why we test things, folks. This is why we test things. Yeah, we're gonna need a we're gonna need an arm right here. And that's gonna mess with the feng shui of the room in a little way. I didn't anticipate this. Alright, this has created somewhat of a problem. Alright. It's alright. You know, we just need a little bit of a redesign. This is fine. Okay. Yeah. Pretty sure this is gonna work. Alright. Reassemble all of this. Get rid of this. For now, anyway. And stick in a dumb arm. Sorry, a restrictive arm which deals with certain bits. Dispense lettuce. Great. You're on dispensing lettuce. You're on dispensing tomatoes. Okay. I mean, how do I get rid of this thing? I don't even know if I can get rid of this thing. There we go. We got rid of it. Let's give it another test. Excuse me, hygiene, please. Dear goodness. My reputation isn't going to be at 100% for long. If, uh-oh. Okay, so immediately I can see that the electric grill ain't on. And that may actually not be ideal. Yeah, maybe we need to off while the order is pending, on while the order is pending. There we go. Alright, so with that slight amendment. Hold up. Any finished dish? I mean, do you just not want to pick up anything? Okay, it doesn't look like this is a very particularly smart robot, but that's okay because again, this is why we test. Okay? This is why we test. Let's move this out a little bit. Let's move this out. Let's move this out. And let's move that over there. So, that goes in there like that. Let's get a smart arm over here. This started off as a very simple project, and I feel like it has ballooned into what feels like absolutely massive nonsense. Crispy bacon strips. Yep, you can pick up crispy bacon strips. You can pick up bits of bread. Toasted slice of bread. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then you need to be left. Great. Okay. Everything looks fine. This is the real one, okay? Again, hygiene. What is it with this level? These customers. Alright. So, lettuce immediately in. Great. Bacon strips. Bacon strips are going to be removed onto here. Perfect. Bits of bread right into where they need to be going. Into there. Bish, bash, bosh. Thank you very much. A BLT is manufactured. And BLT is delivered. Just like that, eh? You know what? We almost ran out of money. Right, I'm going to stick it in 3 times speed. So confident am I that this is going to work absolutely flawlessly. I'm not even worried. Not even worried whatsoever. Our energy is looking a little bit high, but I'm pretty sure that most of that is just the grill. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What am I talking about? Wow, an even higher efficiency rate. That's not too shabby. I'll take that, honestly. That is pretty darn good. Wowzers. Well done me and my robotic companions. See, this is what it's all about. This is what optimization is all about. It's all about the strategy. It's all about the skills. You gotta have the skills to pay the bills. Deliver 20 meals. Keep electricity usage under. That's a lot of watt hours, and use fewer than 95 ingredients. All right, what have we got here? Thank you very much for a story that I'm not particularly interested in. Not to take away from the story, I'm sure that it is a truly fantastic, heartwarming, emotional story. I'm just not that sort of person. All right, a cooked hot dog. A cooked hot dog, a plain hot dog. You don't even have sauce on this plain hot dog? Is this world inhabited by animals? Double bacon burger. Double bacon burger. Presumably that would... the name just gives me... I take issue with this name. Because there's 2 cheese slices and 2 patty, but only 1 bacon. In fact, there's even 2 buns, technically. I mean, 1 bun is dispatched from the dispenser. The only single item in here is the bacon strips. And it's a double bacon burger. Surely you mean a double burger bacon. Press X to doubt. Anyway, let's think about this. Let's think about this. I mean, maybe we want to get the... I mean, I think we probably want to get the crispy bacon and the patty cooked on the same grill. That would be a good idea. Let me have a little think about this. Yeah, so let's get the dispensers out first. I think that's exactly how many things we'll need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lied. We need a further dispenser. Obviously, the orientation and location of these dispensers may change in time, but for now, we're going to keep it rather chill. Okay, bacon and patties should probably go together. And then we're going to get cheese and buns. Yeah. All right, great. And then over here, we can have, you know, just a raw hot dog and a... not a burger bun. That's absolutely not what is required. A hot dog bun. Great. Okay, so let's get an electric grill down. Stick an electric grill. I mean, presumably we can just transfer right out of this place to there. Yeah. Right. Let's give this a shot. I'm very curious to see if this works. You go left. Right. Okay. This has been a great success. Turns out that if we stagger the dispensers like so, then we can have them immediately stuck onto the grill. Grand. Now, this, once again, presents a little bit of a problem because we are in a little bit of a tight space over here, so let's move this processing back a little bit. Maybe not right over to the corner, but, you know, you get the picture. How on... There we go. Okay, something like that, because then we're going to need 2 smart arms. We're going to need 2 smart arms that take the bacon strips off, or the cooked bacon strips. And then we're also going to need something to take the cooked patties off, because we're going to have a heck of a lot of patties, heck of a lot of bacon strips. We want to make sure that it's all going to work out. Cheese is actually fairly easy to do, as are burger buns, because there's not actually that much processing involved. So conveyor belt can go just like so. Right, let me think about this. I've had a better idea. My better idea is this. Burger buns are going to go onto this belt. And this belt is going to include cheese. Food processor right there. Great. So, the mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get the assembler right there. Yeah, so the assembler goes right at the end of this little enterprise right here. That leaves us still with enough space to make a hot dog machine or whatever. I mean, I'd say a hot dog machine. That was a little bit of a false bit of information there. It's a lot of machines that go into making a hot dog, but the point remains. This is the situation that we've got. Let's get a double bacon burger. Great. We can increase the speed. I mean, we don't really need to do that at the moment, but hey-ho. So, that's the double bacon burger sorted. I don't foresee any issues with that, but then again, I never do foresee any issues with anything. We just gotta wait until something bad happens. Right. Great. Now, hot dog. We literally just need to cook a hot dog. That's the mission here. That's the entire mission objective. Electric grill. I don't know if I need to use another electric grill, but I certainly think that that's probably what we need to do. That will go there. I'm going to adjust this so it goes left, and the ingredient filter is going to be a cooked hot dog. Nice. And I'm going to put this there. We're going to get a dumb arm. Sorry, not a dumb arm. Just a arm with a very specific set of instructions. That's going to go there. Bish, bash, bosh, deploy left. Make yourself a plain hot dog. What do you know? We got a system. It looks like it's going to work. Can I actually refine it? I say refine this further. I can refine it further. Just for the sake of making it look a little bit neater. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay. So let's get the order readers all set up. I don't think this is going to be too difficult. We'll get a plain hot dog first. We'll just do all of this. Dispense 1. There we go. Dispense 1. And also connect to here. On while order is pending. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. So with that, we should have it all set up. Order reader. Second order reader. This is the order reader for the double bacon burger. Let's get this all set up too. So bacon strips, we ironically only need 1 bacon strip for this order. It's very, very irritating. I've got to be brutally honest, but hey ho. The patty, we're going to need to get 2 patties. We're going to need to get 1 bit of cheese. And we're going to need 1 burger. Great. There is the other issue. I say the other issue. The slight issue of the grill being on. Food processor. Ooh. On while order is pending. Yep. And on while order is pending. Great. So that will just allow us to save. You know what? I can get these guys to detect both. Huh. I'm not gonna faff around with this. We'll talk. I can talk a little bit about that later. Anyway, let's give this a little crack. I did think that we might in the future come in a little bit under budget, but it turns out that we blew through our budget fairly rapidly. Why is this not working? Anything. Anything. Come on. Give me the good news, folks. Okay. I'm kind of a bit worried that we might be overly congested on this grill. However... Oh no. Oh no. It's all gone horribly wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. There is nothing here. This is a disaster. Okay, I can fix this. Okay, hold on. Let's deal with this rationally. Okay. And I want you to go right. How did I get rid of this thing? There you go. Okay. The delete button seems to do the job. Okay. Try me now this time, video game. Oh no, you're not gonna work. Okay. Dispatch this. Okay, get rid of that one. It does mean that we're gonna have the it does mean that we're gonna have to have the grill on at all times, which may be slightly less efficient. But it's the only way I see how. Now, in the future, I think we could probably further improve this setup here. Maybe if we moved the assembler back to like this area. In fact, yeah, that would be a really great way of doing it. Hold on. I see an opportunity here that I can't pass up on. Right. Yep. Reconfigure that to go left. And now you go there. Okay. Try now. It should give us a slightly cheaper system, and it should work just fine. It does actually mean that we could theoretically get the other order machine back on. But I think for all the energy used, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Unless there's a problem further down the line. Whatever the case, we got 20 dishes to deliver here, so that's a pretty substantial amount. What? Why have we not got a bacon double cheeseburger? Have I maybe messed up the ratio here? Right, okay, we've clearly messed up the ratio. What is the ratio? Oh, it's 2 cheese slices. I think I've got too few cheese slices coming out. Yes, I've got too few cheese slices coming out. There we go. That's the issue. Okay, I take it all back. It should be fine this time. I'm fully expecting a completely fine set of results right now. Everything looks like it's being dispatched pretty fast. The grill is still being left on. Not super keen on that, but it's fine. I think that we should come well under... Should come in well under the power energy used figure, so that's what really matters. Yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We've just hit about a third of our maximum energy, and we've delivered over 50% of the dishes, so that's pretty darn good. It doesn't look like we've got any issues with the hot dog assembly process. In fact, the hot dog assembly process is it's lightning. It's lightning fast. It looks absolutely perfect. All right, great. The ingredients used is fine. Look at that, 88% efficiency. I don't know what it is, but I seem to be getting better as the game progresses. This is an unnatural feeling, distinctly so. You know what? I think on that note, actually, this is a pretty good place to wrap things up. I'm really enjoying this game, and it looks like we've got to mission 4 or our first optional mission. Well, if you'd like to see more of this, folks, I would be very obliged if you could let me know in the comments down below. Also, you know, if you do want to see more, then you know, be sure to give the video a like. It helps me gauge the success of a series on the channel, and it's always good to hear from you guys and what you think. So please, as I say, do let me know if you'd like to see more. My name's Potato. This has been Automachef. Automachef? Automachef. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.